Hey everyone, welcome back to Legally Teaching Engineer Sports. I'm Dylan here with Max, Loga, and a guest. Today will be Thursday, February 12th, and today's episode 159, will be introduced to us by the birthday boy. Happy birthday, Max.
It's not my birthday just yet, GHLers, but it's close. But
Close
it
enough.
is. Drivers, start your engines.
God bless America and gentlemen, start your
Let's go. Oh, that's right. We're talking Daytona 500 in episode 159. Drivers, start your engines. Without any further ado, let me introduce our special guest, our four-tire left-turning, rubber-burning, known NASCAR knowledge haver, father of three, native North American, hell yeah, Mr. Reed Rothenbuehler.
What's up, guys? Thanks for having me.
Hell yeah, thank you for taking time to come on again, Reed.
Absolutely.
Hell
Good to
yeah.
be back.
Happy to have you back. You outdid your brother Ryan as our NASCAR expert. We have our GHLers remember we had both of you on last year to preemptively discuss NASCAR and the Daytona 500, but you outdid Ryan with your knowledge of left turns and everything in between. So we decided to bring you only back, and the fact that Ryan's downstairs, maybe in Florida,
Yeah,
getting
he's
drink
he's
on.
he's drinking down in Daytona Beach. He's actually there.
It's
Yeah,
badass. Boots on the ground.
yeah, absolutely.
We're also sending our correspondent Max down to Florida. Will you be going to Daytona Beach, Max?
I will not, but hopefully, I don't know geographically where Daytona Beach is located, but maybe I can smell some fumes in Fort Lauderdale.
They'll be blowing south. Yep.
All right, there we go. Then I'll smell the fumes.
Yeah, there you
Smell of
go.
rubber.
You might be able to hear him.
There we go. Reed, is your brother doing so he's there already? Is he doing like pre-race stuff?
Yeah. So he told me today they have tickets for the dual races tomorrow.
Okay.
So those tonight they have qualifying at I think it's going on probably 8:15. But then tomorrow night they have dual races, so the qualifying only gets the first two, the first row, so first and second. Then the dual races is how they line up the field after that.
Nice. Okay. So he's getting to see everything. He's getting to see it from the
Yeah,
beginning. Okay, sweet.
I don't think he's going to qualifying tonight because that's just one car on the track, so it's not. I wouldn't even go. So
How's his weather? Pretty good.
I think he said it was 75 when he got there, so
Yeah, it's not
pretty
bad.
good. A little bit better than ours.
Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, I love that. So yes, we have Reed Rothenbuehler on for episode 159 of Legally Teach Engineer Sports. We're gonna do things a little differently. In the past, we might have done a roundtable and other segments before we bring in our special GHLer guest. But tonight we're gonna flip it up, flip it around. We're gonna have Reed on right now. We're gonna grill him with some questions, talk to him about the Daytona 500, talk to him generally about NASCAR. I think that's where most of my questions go, Max. So hopefully you got some Daytona 500 ones. But before we get to Reed is brought to us by Marsh and Rothenbuehler Attorneys. Marsh and Rothenbuehler, a professional plug of legal pundits ready and willing to help you take care of all your estate planning, business, title, real estate, and general fuckery legal needs. Stop into their Bowling Green office or give them a call at 419 352 2518. Again, 419 352 2518. And a team member will get you in and out quicker than Ryan Blaney's pit crew. Marsh and Rothenbuehler, your legal
Absolutely.
guide filled with American pride. Trademark pending.
Nice.
Hell yeah, you guys should take that.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Reed, thanks for joining us. Really excited to talk NASCAR. We did pick racers last year, Max. I think we should do the same thing this year.
Mhm.
So just have that in the back of your mind.
I got my list.
Excellent. Let's get the ball rolling then, Max. Let's turn the engines on. You want to go first?
How many are we picking?
All right, I'm going to go first.
Whoa.
Reed,
Okay.
who you got this week in the Daytona 500?
Oh.
I mean Blaney. Blaney's my guy. Number 12. He's really good at super speedways. His teammate Joey Logano is really good. Chase Elliott, that's who Ryan likes. He's good on speedways. Uh, William Byron has won the last two, so that's always a solid pick.
I've been riding Bill Byron for a little while there. I like
Oh
him.
yeah, you look like a Bill Byron guy.
Hell yeah. That's what I've been told around the pubs around here. You just said something that brings up a question. What is a super speedway?
Super speedways are the like the bigger tracks, and they draft. So it's
Hmm.
like when you're watching Daytona 500, they kind of look like they're all in one big pack, which that's because they're drafting. So like the car in the front is basically not even pushing the gas the whole line
That's
behind him
badass.
is. Yeah.
All right.
Then so super speedways are the bigger. I think Talladega is 2 3/4 mile long, and I think Daytona's 2.5.
Oh,
It's
Shit. I
yeah.
didn't you don't realize that on TV. It's
No, well,
massive.
because they're going 200, so it
that's
looks like they're yeah zooming around there. I believe it's 2.5 miles.
Wow. All right,
I
very cool.
the last time you guys were on, you guys were talking about I remember this in my head because I was like every time I drive now, I just came home driving 75 and I was going 80. And in my head, I'm like, Daytona's this weekend. They're gonna be going 280. And I'm like, I'm freaking out. I got both hands on the wheel, my Chevy
Right.
Malibu, and they're probably just in there, all right. I'm gonna touch bumpers with this guy and make sure he doesn't crash. But I'm gonna lock in basically. That's just
Yeah, yeah, and that's what they do. They touch. They they call it bump drafting. They're not. They don't really bump that much anymore, but yeah, they get right nose to nose or nose to tail. You know,
That's
going that
scary.
fast. That's scary. That's so
Um, hell yeah. So Reed, NASCAR has owned a new slogan this year, 2026. It's hell yeah. I actually watched promotional videos, really badass. I think Marshawn Lynch is in it.
yeah.
Yeah. So actually a really cool video. So if you're on the YouTube, go check it out. NASCAR's new slogan video. Hell yeah. What does that mean to you as a NASCAR fan?
Just beer drinking, having a good time. When you go to a NASCAR race, you can literally bring in your own cooler. So you come in with however much you think you're going to drink that night. And
Hell
it's
yeah.
and the crowd, like you go to so we're all Michigan fans. We go to a Michigan Penn State game, and I mean, crowd's probably going to get along okay, but there's not a lot of shit talking, if you will. But you go to a NASCAR race, and like I'll be wearing a Blaney hat, and I don't know, Kyle Busch fan might walk by and say something like Ryan Blaney sucks, and it's just nonstop banter like that.
No shit.
Yeah, because there's drivers. I mean, like Ryan's Chase Elliott and Blaney, and they're like best friends, but something might happen on a Sunday between Blaney and Bubba Wallace. So then the next week, Bubba Wallace fans and Blaney fans hate each other. So it happens all the time. It's pretty cool.
All right. Hell yeah. I like that. Max.
hell yeah. My first question was so you've hinted or said Will Byron he won last year. Um, so he's won back to back years. Can he three-peat?
Absolutely. Yeah. He's got a good shot at it. Yeah.
And then my follow-up was, has anybody ever three-peated?
That I don't know.
Well, I gave it a quick Google, and for preparation, they have not. He would be the first ever to three-peat. There's been three people from my quick research to have back-to-back wins at Daytona, but he would be
Can
the
I,
first ever
can I
three-peat.
guess?
Yeah, go ahead.
Daryl Waltrip.
1 second, I'll get back to it.
Keep going. First guess, Daryl Waltrip.
Um, I'm going to say Tony Stewart.
I like
Okay.
that guy. Let's go Jeff Gordon.
That would have been a good one too.
this is we're getting some. There are um
Some live action statistician here, Max. Gotta
yeah.
keep
All right,
going.
go ahead. Go ahead. Reed, go ahead. Who you got?
He's got Waltrip. He's
Yeah,
got Waltrip.
Tony
Stewart.
Stewart.
Stewart, yes. Wall trip. Wasn't going through. Wall trip.
How many names are we looking at
Go
here?
wall trip. I'm looking at their photos. It's a bad site. 1 second.
All right, we'll move on. I'm gonna ask another question while Max picks through that. Reed, Kyle Larson was the champion for the Cup last year, correct?
Yes.
In that same breath, do you think he has a shot to repeat? And if yes, as you see you're shaking your head, name a couple other races aside from Blaney and Elliott that you think have a shot at it? Like considered favorite.
Yes, I would say Larson has a very good shot at it. He's solid everywhere they go. Road courses, short tracks. He's he hasn't had the success on super speedways, but super speedways, like you can be good at them, but a lot of it's luck, just not getting in the big one. Other guys, Logano. So Logano has won. He won in 2022 and 2024. So there's a lot of people saying, and I think he won in 2016, the championship. So a lot of people are saying it's an even year. So he's going to win.
I bet that.
Who else? Christopher Bell.
Right.
He's really good.
All right. It's good names. I Chris Bell wrote his name down. All right, good shit. Max, before I get back to you, Reed, Catherine Legay, thoughts?
Leg.
All right, thoughts.
She's all right.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, not a very good race car driver, but
any reason behind that?
I shouldn't say she's not a good NASCAR driver. She's had success in other series.
Okay.
But she's also in not good equipment. So she's just like a very underfunded team, if you will.
She's not driving a Toyota, probably, huh?
Correct.
Toyota's the best, Max. All right. Just wanted your thoughts on Catherine. She was the only set of chromosomes that were a little different from the rest that I could see. All right.
Yeah.
She's following the trailblazer, Dana Patrick.
Haley Deegan, she's another. She hasn't made it up to the NASCAR yet, but she'll be all right.
In what ways? Of them. Most ways, or just hands on the wheel kind of ways? All right, we'll move on. Max? Hell yeah.
So I know, to finish your stat, we had Denny Hamlin, Sterling Marlin, Cale Yarborough, and Richard Petty are only the repeaters of the Daytona 500.
I should have known Denny Hamlin. Yeah.
My next question. So, Blaney is a Ford guy. Who's your brother's guy?
Chase Elliott.
Is he also a Ford guy?
Chevy.
All right. So does that ensue a great debate of what car is better? Are you guys that into it, or are you just like the driver per se?
No, he might be. I'm not that into it. Like, I'm not going to go out and just buy Ford because my NASCAR driver drives a Ford.
Okay. All right.
I'll tell you, Max, I picked a Toyota driver because I drive Toyota. So yeah, I am, if you're wondering.
I circled one as well. That's a Chevy driver because I did say I drive a Chevy Malibu. It's nice. Comfort. I find comfort in something I don't know. I find comfort with
comfort.
Are you gonna buy another Chevy when you get a new car?
No, probably not.
Okay.
Reed, you ever sat in a Chevy Malibu? The seats are so hard.
Are they? I don't think I have, honestly. Well, probably at some point.
Yeah.
Well, don't go back to it.
Yeah.
All right, Max.
Sounds like it's comfortable.
What else you got, Max?
Oh, so that was my question for Chevy, and Reed is clearly a Chevy guy, and his brother or Ford. So that's all I got.
All right, fair enough. I got a good one for you, Reed. This comes from a GHLer. Wanted to ask this. All right, we have like 2 to 3 blind GHLers. Please go ahead and close your eyes if you so choose and need to, and describe what it's like walking into a NASCAR event. Use whatever synonyms or adjectives you so choose.
So the few that I've been to, it's a lot like if you've ever been camping, like you get a lot of campfire smell because people might be camping and charcoal. It's kind of like college football scene, all those same type of smells. But then you get up to your seat and you smell the gas burning, the rubber flying. Sometimes when you leave, well, they can't see it. So
Okay, you're describing it to them. That's why.
yeah, so you get rubber all over your shirt. Like you can, it's yeah.
Damn. All right. All right. That'll work. That's sufficient. I like that. We're gonna keep going down this path. 5 words. You have to get to 5, no more, no less. Adjectives and or synonyms to describe NASCAR.
Fun, action packed, loud, fast, chaotic.
Chaotic. That's a good one. I like that. All right. Well done. I like that. Hell yeah. Max.
In the lieu of the Olympics,
Mm.
so they consider this America's race. Why is this America's race?
I think just because it's the biggest race in motorsports
What?
and it's in America.
So would you say it rivals the Indy 500?
I would say it's bigger,
Bigger. Okay.
I mean,
in my opinion. But I'm a NASCAR guy, and I mean, Indy people would probably laugh like crazy at me right now. But in my opinion, yes, biggest.
Okay. I just know I see it advertised as America's race, the Daytona 500. So I'm going with it.
Yeah, absolutely. Hell yeah.
hell yeah.
That's
Rita
good.
O'Ryan last year, I still remember it's ingrained in my brain, said this is the Super Bowl of NASCAR. And they start
It
the
is.
season with the Super Bowl. So
Yep. That's why NASCAR is very weird in that because their biggest race of the year, everybody wants to win this one, but in the grand scheme of things with the playoffs and the chase format now, it matters, but it doesn't really. You can definitely recover if you finish last in Daytona 500.
Spur of the moment question here, Dylan. I'm going to interject. So if you win a race, how many points do you get?
They just changed the format. I don't know exact anymore, but
Okay.
they got rid of the last year. If you won a race, you were automatically in the playoffs. they got rid of that. So because they had a few, especially on these super speedways, you might have an upset
Okay.
and somebody that doesn't win very often win, and then they were automatically in the playoffs, and they might have taken a spot from somebody that probably should have been in the playoffs. So
or even I'll take it a step further. I don't think this was exactly what happened to William Byron last year, the year before, but it was close. Like there was an accident right before the finish, and then he was
Yep.
essentially handed first place. Let's say if it was a bigger pileup, right? Like 12th place now cruises in the first. So that
Yep.
kind of eliminates that, which I respect.
Yep. I think Blaney last year's race, I think he restarted with like 10 to go and I don't know, 30th, ended up finishing 6th.
Damn.
Because there was a huge wreck and he was lugging around in the back and missed it.
What time is the Daytona 500 this Sunday?
2 o'clock, I believe.
Is it worth tuning into like the pre-race festivities?
Yes.
Yeah.
The pre-race is one of the best parts. Yes.
Okay, so like pop on at 1:30, you'd say? Get on.
Probably, I don't know what time coverage starts, but whenever coverage starts, I would tune in.
I feel like one should be safe. And then, all right, I'm gonna watch the first, let's say, 4 or 5 laps. Then when do I have to get back in?
Probably the last 30.
What time would you guess? I know crashes are a part of it, and there's weather delay.
Probably 5. Oh yeah, barring rain, probably around 5:30 or so.
All right,
5 o'clock, somewhere in there. That might be late, but
I'll keep an eye. So I got multiple TVs.
oh yeah, that's the best way to do it.
Let's talk about growing the game. No, before we start let's talk about growing the game, growing the sport. What do you say to the people that say NASCAR isn't a real sport?
Go drive your car down 75, just like Max talked about, and get next to a semi, feel the wake, and you're only going 80, and they're going 205 mile an hour. And then you don't know what's going on in front of you because you're pushing that hard. So somebody might go sideways, and you can't do anything about it. So next thing you know, you're in a head-on collision with somebody going 200 mile an hour. They put the helmet on and go do it again next week. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't do that.
Hell no. Hey, these questions aren't from us
I
necessarily.
know.
We're just with the middleman here. But yeah, I mean, I'm a NASCAR. I'm trying to become more of a NASCAR fan.
It's hard to get into. Like I grew up with my uncles all had favorite drivers, so it was on all the time. So it just kind of stuck with me. Now, I went through a period like in college. I barely ever watched NASCAR, and then
But it's
went
like
to
the
law
perfect
school. And
Sunday. It's like the
yep,
perfect little end of your Sunday. So it's nice. All
yeah,
right.
you watch the start, take a nap, and then you wake up and watch the finish, and away you go.
Yeah. No, I like that. All right. So good answer about why it is a sport. I agree it's a sport. Max was kind of the one who wrote that question up, so don't blame me. Um, talk about growing the sport. Will NASCAR ever be in the Olympics?
I don't know. I think that'd be hard because there's so many. Like I feel like the Olympics is very body driven, like
Yeah. Technically, you're not supposed to have
athleticism, and with racing, it's hard because you have your team, then you have the performance of the car. It'd be hard to get everybody on the same playing field.
fair.
I don't
I,
know.
yeah. What about do you? A couple questions here. Do you foresee NASCAR heading international like the NFL? Maybe going over to Germany.
Yeah, they went to. Well, I don't know about across the pond there. They went to Mexico last year,
You see that?
so that. But they all have to. They drive in their haulers, so to fly. I think they went to Japan at one point.
Oh no shit. Okay. So that's potentially
But I think they all the teams lost so much money doing that they probably all collectively said we're not doing that again.
fair. Um, okay. Last one about growing the sport for me. You ever envision a dome race? Make a big ass dome?
They race sprint cars inside, so I don't know why they wouldn't be able to do NASCAR.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Just saying, could go year round.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
It'd be
Their schedule almost goes year round already though, so I don't.
Yeah, that's a great point. Sorry, Max, you go next. So we're starting right now. So February. When does it end?
Yeah.
Like the second week of November.
Holy shit. So yeah, it is almost year round.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
What does an off season look like? Like, is it more so like, do these guys really even have an off season, or like you're mentioning other like types of racing? Do they go race like rally cars or stuff like that?
A lot of them. So like Kyle Larson's famous for that. He basically, as soon as he takes the NASCAR helmet off, all week long and all through the off season, he's racing sprint cars.
Okay.
And some of the other, like the dirt track guys, the guys that grew up on a local dirt track, they all go back to their roots and race dirt, like all off season stuff like that. But I don't know what the asphalt guys. I think like Blaney, I know takes a off season. He doesn't race at all.
Yeah.
So I think it's all personal preference. Some of them love to race all year round. Some of them they just take the helmet off, take the off season.
Yeah. That makes sense. That's fair. That's sweet though. Love it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Name a driver we should just fucking hate.
Well, myself, I don't. I mean, I don't
We're
like.
gonna join you.
I don't like Carson Hocevar, and I don't really even know why because he's from Michigan. So
I looked at him. He was almost my racer. I'll tell you why. He looks like a little fuck boy. He's 23. He posts the dumbest shit on Instagram. I'll tell you why. He's a little
yep.
prick. I can tell without even knowing him. Yeah. He's from like Portage, Michigan. Fuck that guy. Carson, you're a bitch.
Him, I don't really like him. A lot of people hate Ross Chastain. They call him the watermelon man because his family grows watermelons in Florida.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so he's a watermelon farmer. That's what he did before NASCAR. But they're both very aggressive on the racetrack, so they cause a lot of issues with the drivers that have been around for a long time that kind of know when to push it and when not to.
Ross is also number one. Who chooses number one, by the way?
Yeah, that's how I'm looking at right now.
Yeah,
He's
he kind of rubs me the wrong way too.
All right, Chastain and how do you say the Carson guy's last name?
Hocevar.
Hocevar. Yeah, he's on the list. Nice. All right, good answer. Hell yeah. Another question here before I send it back to Max. How can I win money betting on NASCAR? That's what I ultimately want to do. I'm gonna have a favorite. I'll announce his name in a second. But how do I win money?
I usually just go down. I try to get to like plus 650, somebody like that, and I'll just put $5 on them to either win or finish in the top three.
Hmm. Okay.
And you kind of have to do some research at whatever track they're at and look up how he's ran before. You can just text me, Dylan, and say,
There we go. Now we're
yeah,
Insider. There we
say
go.
just say I want to Cole Custer's my guy this week. Is that going to work? And I'll give you a rundown if I think he can do it or not.
oh yeah. Because like this weekend I'm gonna watch, so I want to put money on it. So
Yeah.
I'll throw you some names. I'm gonna pull the cat out of the bag right now. I'm gonna throw you the name live action. Max, this is my DM sliding guy. I hit him up on Instagram. I doubt he's gonna reply. Eric Jones, Eric with a K. He's also from Michigan, Byron, Michigan, number 43, Toyota. Thoughts?
To win this weekend?
Yeah.
I like it. That's
All right.
yeah. He's got a chance. He's good at super speedways too. He's
Badass.
actually his team owner is Jimmy Johnson, who is obviously really good. So
Good shit.
yeah, I think he's got a chance. The other one, Brad Keselowski, who's also from Michigan, he's never won a Daytona 500.
Keselowski's the guy the Tigers always have
Yeah.
on. Yeah,
Mhm.
okay. Yep. All right. Because what number is he? You know.
6.
Yep,
He used to
6. I
be-
see him. Ford.
He used to be
Got it.
Blaney's teammate. He used to be in the 2 car.
Okay. Damn. All right. I'm gonna bet Keselowski and Jones right now. That's on my card.
Yeah.
Max, what you got?
I don't have any more questions, but I'm going with Michael McDowell,
That's also a good one.
number
He's
71. It's a good number. I'm gonna equate NASCAR's like baseball jerseys, football jerseys, hockey jerseys. They have to have a double-digit number on the car. A single-digit number doesn't look good on the car. Doesn't fill it up. So gotta have a double-digit number. It's my
Yeah.
rule of thumb here going forward. Because
I like it.
my NASCAR drivers.
Yep.
Dow's old as shit. And he kind of looks like a dumbass. What are your thoughts on that, Reed? Like someone who's kind of old.
Who is? Who'd you say?
Dow's he's pushing 41. It looks like 42.
He's experienced.
So Denny Hamlin's old too. I don't know. That Denny was really good last year, so it's hard to tell if like they're gonna fall off or not. Usually like 42, 41, somewhere in there, they're looking at retirement because
So
I
he's
don't know if
pushing it.
I don't know if the instincts get slower or that like the reaction time, but yeah,
The realization deficit in front of you. Could be.
well, and I think when they're young and really stupid, they just go for it, and whereas when they get older, they have family and they might be a little more calculated with the moves they're going to do on the racetrack.
It's fair.
That brings up a question actually, Reed. So like hockey has puck sluts. I don't know. Like basketball's got jersey whores. What do they call them? What does NASCAR have?
I don't know. I don't know what they would call those, but if you go to a race, you'll see them.
Fat tires? I don't know. I'm just thinking here, spitballing. We can do whatever.
I don't know.
Roundies? Quickies?
Rowdies.
I like it. All right. Couple more questions before we let you get out of here, Reed. Again, thank you so much for doing this. Episode
Absolutely.
159, Illegally Teach Engineer Sports. Drivers, start your engines. Reed, personally, what's your favorite all-time NASCAR?
Did you say NASCAR moment?
Yeah, favorite memory of all time.
Probably going on 3 years now, but Blaney won the championship in 2023. So watching that when he actually finished second in the championship race to Ross Chastain, but he finished in front of the other 3 that were in the championship 4 with him. So, but watching those last couple of laps, it was awesome. I didn't think I would ever see it. So kind of like being a Pistons fan, Tiger fan, well, Wolverines fan until 2023 when
Good year for you.
yeah.
Badass. All right. Good answer. I like that. Max, you got one more?
No, I don't have one more. I don't have
All
a
right.
closer.
Last question, Reed. It's a big one. What is the ideal concession stand purchase whilst at a NASCAR race?
Oh, I'd have to go with just baseball background. A glizzy. Got to be a hot dog.
Yeah, right. Oh, follow-up question. Is there any way so you got the 999 baseball. what's the opportunity here in NASCAR?
Oh gosh, that could get dangerous.
Let's think on that. All right. I still want to go to a race. I know the closest is
Michigan.
Michigan National.
Mm-hmm.
Still want to do it. We got to figure it out with you and Ryan. Hopefully this year. It's gonna be like June, right? Or July.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's middle of June. I think it's right around Father's Day.
Okay. I think we can make that happen, Max. You're not
I
a
think
bad
we can make
boy.
that happen this year.
Max.
Every time I go, it rains, so you don't want me to go with you.
Well, we'll see about that. Either way, Reed, this is awesome. We can't. I'm gonna text you throughout the season. We're gonna stay on NASCAR this year. Max did a bad job last year. We're gonna stay on it. We appreciate you, Reed, Mr. Reed Rothenbuehler, for hopping on, our NASCAR expert.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And
Thank
go
you,
blue.
Reed.
Go blue.
All right, that was Reed, brought to us by Marsh and Rothenbuehler Attorneys. All right, Max, it's good stuff. So your driver's being McDowell, eh?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with McDowell. Was that we were picking for the Daytona or the season? Because he's my season pick.
Yeah, season. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that was season. Are we didn't get? I mean, Reed's gonna go with this guy Blaney, but are we ripping one just you and I for the 500 here?
You can, yeah.
Okay, that was on my list too. I'm going Austin Cindric, number 2 car. I know I said not to pick on that, but I did some research, and he's one of the favorites to end up winning this weekend. So
Okay. Cindric. There's
Mhm.
also a couple of Dillon brothers. Wrong spelling, last name too.
Oh, nice.
Not gonna ride them. I'm riding with Eric from Byron, Michigan.
There you go. All right.
All right, good stuff. Good stuff. Let us go ahead, Max, and move on to the main portion, the less exciting portion of episode 159. Drivers, start your engines. John, we move to Vino's vocalized vibration presented by Kong Catnip. Let your cat get high as a kite, unless they start to bite. Kong Catnip. What you got, Max?
Uh, Gonna take the low hanging fruit. Justin Verlander coming back home to the Detroit Tigers. Kind of out of nowhere. Yeah, I got his shirt on. Dylan's first text back to me was, "Your shirt's back." I said, "Hell yeah, it is." Didn't really see it coming. I mean, I dreamt of it, but there was no rumors of it going to happen. It kind of just plopped out there, so it's sweet. I'm glad he's back. 1 year.
Yeah, 1 year deal. I like it. Great one. Excited for it. Our mom asked, pretty cool he's gonna finish there. I was like, yeah, hopefully. If the Tigers don't have a great season, he could definitely get traded again.
Definitely.
Hopefully he finishes. He's got unfinished business, as the organization has been saying. That only means one thing to me: win the Tigers a World Series. Very good, Max.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll delve into it a little bit more in a second. My Vino's vocalized vibration is B-Ball Paul. We'll delve into why B-Ball Paul's on the court. But he's been a dog. He's stepping up for the first and second string big men and number 3, but playing like a number 1. He had a quote after the win against the Charlotte Hornets on Monday. He said, "We got to play basketball, got to win games, so we all can't just crash out." So true, B-Ball Paul.
No crashing out here. Love that.
And let's get right to that. The Detroit Pistons got into a basically all-out brawl against the Charlotte Hornets. The Hornets had won 9 straight. Pistons went into Charlotte, defeated them. In the third quarter, when the Pistons, I think, were up like 12 points, Musa Diabate was fouling Duran hard, bumped heads, and then Duran kind of shoved him in the face. And then Musa went nutso. And then a brawl ensued, and Beef Stew came running off the bench and tried beating the fuck out of Miles Bridges. It was awesome. Thoughts, Max?
Oh yeah, it was sweet. I respect Stewart for doing it. Not maybe not. I don't respect him. I respect for having his teammates back, but he could have not went throwing haymakers. He could have just chested him, just kind of said, "Little boy, sit down." And I think Bridges would have ran away with his tail between his legs, like the little bitch he is. But I respect them sticking together, and watching Jalen Duran and Stewart walk off into the tunnel got me fired up, wanted me to be in the stands chanting too. So, yeah, he got 7 games for it. Duran got 4, I believe, or two or 4, 2.
Two.
So he's just got to keep his head smart because moving forward, I feel like he's going to hit double digits real quick.
Yep, that was exactly my point. All right, it was a cool one timer. I mean, it's not the first time, right? He came off the bench against the Lakers. He's done it a couple times, but one time this year he can only do it. Got to be smart now because they need him. He's a very good player. So is Duran. But badass. I mean, he has bad boys energy. He was screaming in the tunnel, and then he said, "Why the fuck you draft me to Detroit?" You're not wrong. So I loved it. Yeah, Miles Bridges and Musa Diabate, Michigan State, Michigan alums. Um, kind of wild. Also, Miles Bridge is a known woman beater, so kind of awesome for beef stew as well. Fuck you, Miles Bridges. Yeah, that's all I got to say about the Pistons. They're rolling right now, number one seed in the East. All-Star weekend is upon us after tonight's game against the Raptors. Yeah, I don't know. Anything else on the Pistons, Max?
No, I got to see the guy they traded for, your ginger
For
guy.
sure.
He didn't really do very much. So, uh, yeah, go Pistons.
Yeah, I imagine that's going to be a little bit of nothing until they need it to be something. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe something harder. Who knows? All right, good stuff. Let's get into your shirt.
Yeah. JV's back. Justin Verlander signed a 1 year deal. Don't know how much. Doesn't matter. He's back. He's about to be 43, which is crazy. I think it's perfect because if you do follow the Tigers or GHLers, Jackson Jobe is still coming back from his Tommy John surgery. He's got placed on the 60-day injured reserve list. And then Reese Olson just came out today as they reported. He's going to miss the rest of the season. He's not going to pitch this season. So it's kind of a pretty big pickup because JV can still sling it.
Yep.
He had a rough start to last year. I don't know if he had dish. He was with San Francisco the whole time. And he ended the season strong. I got to watch him pitch against the Padres out in San Diego. It was pretty sweet. And he threw like 5 scoreless innings.
Yeah, no, I mean, I agree. I'm excited for the pickup. I'm also excited for the other pickup, Framber
Oh,
Valdez, an all-star pitcher from the left side. Pretty nasty 1-2 punch with Scooble now for this year at least. And very much looking forward to Verlander as a third who's going to kind of like school Mize and Job and the other youngin who they had up in the playoffs, Troy Melton.
yep.
So yeah, I'm excited. And then you still have Jack Flaherty. So very exciting times for the Detroit Tigers. I like that. And by the way, today, being the 11th of February, pitchers and catchers reported to Lakeland, Florida. Hence my Vamos Tigers hat. So let's go baseball.
Yeah.
Max, let's talk about some college hockey.
To what regard?
Yep.
Uh,
So Michigan and Michigan State split. Michigan got them in overtime at home, but unfortunately, due to the in overtime fact, Michigan only picked up 2 points. Michigan State picked up 1 point, and then Michigan State beat the piss out of them again for the third straight year at Little Caesars. So now Michigan State holds a 1 point lead in the Big Ten and is now ranked number one in the country. Thoughts?
yeah. Brandon Arado. I think that loss at LCA kind of falls on his shoulders. Um, Jack Ivankovic, Michigan superstar goalie, came back randomly for the game at LCA. I'm glad he's back, but that's not the time to put him in the net, Brandon. If he was back, obviously he was healthy for Friday, so in front of the home students, home crowd, put him in the game there. Uh, then he should have rode with their goalie who won them the game in overtime, stood on his head, played on real in Yost. He's hot. He's won X amount of games since he's been in the net. So question mark, big question mark on that move by him.
Yeah, I'd second everything you said. Michigan State is very, very good. I think they dominate the weekend of hockey. I think Michigan has a better ability to strike fast and strike when they need to. But Michigan State is a more sound hockey team, and I think it'll be the top two seeds going into the NCAA tournament. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just see if Michigan State can overcome the Bigaboos, which they haven't as of lately. But then again, Michigan hasn't won a title since 1998, so it's both of them sort of. We'll see. I agree. Narado kind of not on the hot seat, but just like
No, it's just like, what the hell are you doing?
weird
Like,
decision.
yeah, yeah.
Let's talk about Michigan basketball, the number one team in the Big Ten, who now hold a 2-game lead over Illinois, and they have whooped on everyone they've played as of late. They move into a tough stretch, Max. They're at Northwestern tonight, big game, just because you never know with Northwestern on the road. And then they head to Purdue next week. Doesn't really matter for the Duke game. Later on, though, they head to Iowa and 2 Illinois and finish the season with Michigan State. How do you see things finishing up for Michigan in the Big Ten play?
Strictly Big Ten play. I think they went out. I do think they went out. I think they've had their they've been battle tested. They know what they need to do. They make good adjustments. Dylan's been saying it all year long. I'll give him credit where credit is due. He said Illinois was going to be the scariest team in the Big Ten, which they are proven to be. I think if they can take care of the 3-point line against Illinois, they'll have no worries. Not shooting, just defensively. That's all Illinois does. They like to shoot. They got five nations of shooters.
Yep.
So shut that down, and they'll win the game easily.
Yeah, so Michigan State beat Illinois, then Wisconsin beat Illinois. So 2-game skid here for Illinois. My Fighting Illini, who I said was very, very good. Injury bug has hit them, but who hasn't it hit? I don't know. I think Michigan at Illinois will be very difficult. I don't. It's going to bite me in the ass, but I think Michigan can handle Purdue with no problem, to be honest. But yeah, looking forward to the end of the season, and I'm looking forward to the Big Ten tournament where we will be boots on the ground, whether hell or high water, we will be there in Chicago. So if you're going, hit up the LTES boys. What else you got, Max? Actually, go ahead. Unless you're talking more college basketball.
I am talking about college basketball.
Go ahead.
My last thing about college basketball, GHLers, Dylan mentioned Duke. I wrote this down. As the poll sits right now, it's going to be a 1-3 game, Arizona versus Houston at 3:00 next Saturday, so 2:21, and then Michigan versus Duke, 2-4 on the same day, so at 6.
Wow.
So if you're a college basketball fan, it's great popcorn eating time.
That is very awesome, and I think it'll be slightly adjusted to be 1-3 for Michigan and 2-4 probably for Arizona. Because Arizona lost to Kansas last night, or 2 nights ago now. Kansas is such an enigma. I don't get them. Darren Peterson's probably the number 1 overall pick. He's missed games against Duke, Arizona, and UConn because he had the sniffles against the latest Arizona, but Kansas still found a way. I think Kansas is sneaky, very, very good. They've got a great coach, Hall of Fame coach. They're scary, and Arizona now is walking into the toughest 5 or 7 game stretch in college basketball. So good luck to the Cats.
They're the New England Patriots of college basketball so far. They haven't played anybody.
They were, yeah.
Now they're
playing the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Good segue, Max. Give me what are your thoughts on the Super Bowl where Seattle beat the piss out of New England and it was a snooze fest?
Yeah, that's what it was. It was a snooze fest. Third quarter going into the fourth, I was head bobbing on the couch. I fell asleep for a couple drives in the fourth. Woke up with about 2 minutes to go, saw Seattle kneel the ball out, and that was the game. The Patriots throw the ball, I should say, and then watch the celebration. That was it. Snooze fest. Nothing else really to say about it.
Yeah, ass whooping. My only thing I want to talk about. So shout out, sweet for, running back. What's his name? Kenneth Walker. Yep. Seems like a really cool dude, to be honest. I know he went to Michigan State, but he seems real, real cool. So cool, good for him. Really cool, seemingly guy. MVP. My only thought on the game itself was when Seattle scored the defensive touchdown, I was in the FanDuel jackpot. So first and last touchdowns get into the $3 million for the first, $3 million for the last. And then I had a defensive touchdown for my jackpot. And the Seattle Seahawks had just scored with about 4 minutes to go. Seemingly right. There's nothing to play for Patriots. You're down, I think, 20, at least 20 something at this point. I think it was 29-7, so 22 points. Of course, they go down and score a touchdown under 2 minutes to go.
Of course.
Disappointing end. And I also had squares with 9 and 7 that lined up perfectly, but no winning there. Thoughts on the halftime performance?
Yeah, I mean,
Bad
Bunny. I kind of figured that's what he was going to do. I mean, it's his music. He's going to sing it. And I don't know. Just not my cup of tea. His music, I have no idea what he said. So that's sweet. But the theatrics, not theatrics, I don't know, the stage and what he did.
Yeah. The performance that went into it.
Yeah, the performance that went into it. I enjoyed it. I was glued to the TV watching that. I thought that was cool.
Lady Gaga, Latinas in shorts.
Yeah.
I don't know. You didn't go to YouTube then?
No, I didn't frequent YouTube. Should I have?
No, I didn't. That's weird shit. Everyone that did that, or people who chose to do that, are kind of weirdos in my opinion. But hey, everyone to each their own. You're gonna turn off the Super Bowl that you were watching.
Oh, that was YouTube.
Oh. Watch Kid Rock to make a political statement. Everyone that made the halftime performance a political What's up?
Yeah,
Like, you suck. It's a football game. Let it be a football game. Goodness gracious.
I agree. I agree.
Any commercials?
Yeah, I liked I liked the Pepsi one talked about. I thought that was pretty funny how they
Yep.
dissed Coca-Cola with the Coldplay saga thing. And
Yep.
then I also that was basically it. The only one that kind of remember Bud Light was good with the wedding. But other than that, no, not really. What about you?
I like the Lay's. I'll just add that one. I thought it was pretty sentimental with the father daughter. That was pretty cool.
The Lay's one?
Yeah, the potatoes. Yep.
Yeah, well, I got a beef with Lay's because they put up a QR code that you could get free Lay's delivered to your house within 72 hours of the Super Bowl. I
You
did
did
it
it?
instantly, and they said it was already sold out.
Damn.
So I don't know how it's already sold out when the next commercial didn't was even going.
Probably didn't help you that you were on YouTube TV. Didn't think about that one, did
I
you?
didn't think about that one. Damn.
Wi-Fi TV will get you. Yeah. All right. Super Bowl. Last question, and we'll move on. The ribs. How are they?
They're good. Dim in the oven, a little different.
Oven.
Didn't
You
get
get
that
out in
bark on
cold.
them. I was battling a cold. Just recently getting over it. 596 cold, the stuff you know, sore throat,
Was the cold call left, right?
left, right.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
How was your Super Bowl splat or platter?
It's good. Chicken wings, dips. Yeah, and a little drink. Michigan basketball was on at 1 o'clock, so had a couple beverages during the game. Just kind of kept it flowing. It was a fun time. It was all good. Let's get into the Olympics. Max, you've been watching.
I have been watching. I've been dialed in, curling, mixed doubles. Choked at the end there. Was watching on my phone during school. It's probably been the most exciting so far, I would say. But in the same breath, I was watching prime time last night and I saw speed skating relay race.
Yeah,
They
saw
were
that.
like pushing each other and it was mixed. So we had girls pushing guys, guys pushing girls, and it was sweet.
And the people that were up next went to the inside of the track, then like flung behind them. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wild.
that
Speed
was
skating,
pretty.
sweet.
Speed skating's up there with an underrated sport. Today, U.S. guy in his first Olympics set the Olympic record and won gold in the 100 meter or not 1,000 meter
Yep.
race. That was pretty intense too because those guys kind of like come out blistering and then they sandbag and then they last lap just haul ass and they're going like 40 miles an hour. It's crazy.
Yeah. They fly. I've seen injuries and shit with yeah, that's a good one. All right. So curling, speed skating. You see Lindsey Vaughn did what everyone thought she was gonna do.
Yeah, broke her leg in 17 places.
Idiot. Anything else? You see the American girl who got bought by China to ski for them and all
Yeah,
that.
I also heard about the jumping thing where they're injecting their penises to make them bigger so they get more air. So
Yep.
it's
Yep.
pretty
'Cause then
sweet.
you lose that, and then you have a little flap of air, so it keeps you higher.
Yeah, yeah, like think about like a flying squirrel at GHL. There's a little more skin under there. That's what they're
Yep.
trying to do. Yep.
Yep. It's like a dick piercing, but it goes away. So hell yeah.
Maybe.
All right, hockey, women's hockey, USA pooped all over Canada, so I presume USA should win gold. Men's hockey just started. Today is Wednesday. It just started today. Men's US will play tomorrow against Latvia. Today, when this comes out. My only comment on this whole hockey thing, and honestly, the Olympics in general, it's bullshit that you can have dual citizenship when you just so choose it and see fit to do it. I sent Max a screenshot of the Italian hockey team. There's a dude from South Line who played for Michigan State, and now he's playing in an Italian hockey league. Dude, you're not Italian just because you're like hanging out in Italy right now.
I think well, no, the worst one. It's definitely for him too because it's
He
like
gets to be in the Olympics.
or I heard this during the speed skating specifically for a guy that was skating for Germany, but he's have Canadian descent. He got cut from the Canadian speed skating team, so he went to the German one because they suck ass. So it's the same thing with this kid from Southline. He would
Yeah,
never, in God's green earth, make the U.S. team, but he can make the Italian team.
yeah. I don't know.
Bullshit.
I don't know. Bullshit. Um, Anything else in the Olympics?
I don't
They're
know.
all right. They're not. They're not what I thought.
It's tough because the time's tough. Everything that good happens at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and then I'm catching the tail end of stuff that's not really exciting to me, to be honest.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
tough.
Like I'm trying to like pick and choose with something to bet on. Like curling, I did a little bit, hockey a little bit. It's just, and then like the distance ski jumping's kind of sick when they like just get launched.
They go down the ramp, and
Yeah.
yeah, that is pretty good.
But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard to get into. I'm excited for hockey. Get that going. See what happens. I'm excited to chant USA.
Yeah, that's the most exciting part.
Yep. What else you got, Max?
Um, well, Bad Bunny Pistons, Red Wings, Olympics. That's it.
All right. Let's talk about the Waste Management Open, but let's not really talk about the golf. Let's talk about everything else. There were over 100 DUI arrests. That's pretty crazy. Uh, yeah, that's what I want to say. Over 100 DUI
um,
arrests.
I was shown a video of the merchandise line to get into their tent. There was a 2.5 hour wait at one point throughout the weekend to get in just to buy very expensive waste management gear.
That's crazy. Like the
Yeah.
Masters. Like, what are
Yes,
we
like the
doing?
Masters, but this isn't exclusive. I could probably go online and buy it.
A lot of drunk people though.
Yeah.
And then a couple. So there was a lot of stories about fans' antics. There was the one YouTube dude. I don't know him. Jack Doherty, maybe is that his name? Who got basically banned from all PGA events because he paid someone to yell on someone's backswing. Um, and then there was the backswing for I think Hideki Matt.
Yeah. Matsuyama.
Yeah,
Yep.
someone dropped a chair,
Yep.
and then as a result, it went in the water, and then as a result, it went to like an extra playoff, which is kind of criminal if you're asking me.
Also, did you see this is just stupid luck for Hideki. The playing video, when he was getting ready to putt on the 18th green, a plane shadow like went into his line as he was putting, and he missed the putt as well. So, I mean, that's just bad luck. Like that's
Yeah,
unfortunate, but it's just his snowball effect. Everything was stacked against him.
damn. Yeah. Okay. Two more things, Max. Let's do soccer and football. RIP to what in Detroit?
Yeah, pour one out. The Game Above Bowl, the Rocket Mortgage Bowl,
Little Caesars
the
Bowl.
Little Caesars Bowl, Quick Lane Bowl,
Yep.
whatever you want to call it.
It's gone. Gone forever.
Yeah,
Sad.
sad. I saw a guy tweet out, was like, "Yeah, it's a shame my son will never know the peacefulness of Ford Field on the day after Christmas, watching Central Michigan play New Mexico State."
Seriously though. We
Yeah,
were a frequent flyer. I think we've been there probably 3 or 4 times. Sad.
it is.
And then last one, have you heard about the Manchester United fan?
I have, but I haven't really dug into this. Give me a quick rundown of what his deal is right now.
It's just a dipshit who likes Manchester United, and they haven't been that good in the last year and a half, 2 years, 3 years or so. So he said, I'm not going to cut my hair until they win 5 games in a row. It has been over 450 days since that's happened, and now as a result, he has a massive afro. And now the Manchester United players are commenting on it, say basically that this guy shouldn't have any light or like any fandom or fame as a result. But like at the end of the day, you haven't won 5 games in a row. So why are you talking shit? So now it's
Yeah,
like a beef between the fan of his favorite team and the team itself. Weird.
that's very weird beef that should not have occurred. Be better, win 5 games. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. All right. Good shit, Max. Two last things just to mention. Brackets are coming up. March is on the horizon. Those will be out soon. Yours truly will have one if you want to get in. And lastly, Detroit Lions, Dan Campbell, forever an enemy. We forgot to mention it last week.
Oh yeah, shit list.
Yeah. Fuck you, Dan. All right. Let's move on to starting now. Brought to you by Jewelers Mutual. Have a recent jewelry purchase that causes more anxiety than that's so pretty. Call 1-800-JEW-BOYS now. Jewelers Mutual is a worldwide, locally grown, proud jeweler insurance conglomerate that swears and promises that their ISIS affiliation is only a rumor and a rumor only. So just trust them. Call 1-800-JEW-BOYS now to get your terrifyingly tariff-free low rate. Hand up. It's a beaut. Max, we got a request from a GHLer. This person said, I want you to talk more about Larry Scarato. I want you to have Larry Scarato back on your podcast. I want to hear more about Larry. Well, you're welcome, GHLer. Larry Scarato, you fucking idiot. Larry was in national news this weekend for his performance at Indiana and Wisconsin.
Oh man.
Larry made a blocking call with about 30 seconds to go that changed the outcome of the game wholeheartedly. And then him and his crew made 2 horrendous calls to finish the game. And then Larry proceeded to take his large, short ass down to Columbus, Ohio, and missed many a call where the announcers started saying, I'm not sure what's going on. They missed a goaltending that they couldn't review. Michigan won the game, I think, by 20, 21.
Yeah.
Michigan won the game by 30 with how piss poor Larry and his crew did. Larry Scarato, serenity freaking now.
It's just it's bad when the announcers like Dylan said in an Ohio State game. I wasn't listening to the Wisconsin game; it was on my bottom TV. But I presume they were probably questioning calls that Larry was associated with, and if not, they need to be questioned as well.
Yeah, I mean the block call he made, and then jumped into it. It was a horrible call, first off, and then just to have the blatant enthusiasm, to like because it was in Indiana, so he had the home crowd behind him when he made the call. It is a douchebag move. Yeah, let's move on. DM slide, Max. Pop a shot. Remember, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. What you got?
I'm gonna stick with it. Christina Carrier, from St. Clair Shores. She's an Olympian. This is another one of those sports that makes you scratch your head. Christina, if you're listening, I'm sorry. We can get you on. You can explain it more in depth. Olympic ice dancing. Not really sure how to follow the rules or what there are regulations. Blades of Glory. That's all I got in my head. It's figure skating without the jumps, without the lifts. It's a lot of touching. Deandra asked her. She's from St. Clair Shores, so told her local resident.
Say hey, neighbor.
Said hey, neighbor. Basically, said local resident. Very proud to see what you did. Go USA.
Is it weird getting touched where you get touched? Did you ask for that?
No. Hopefully, we get on and we can ask her face to face.
Cool. I think that's probably more appropriate. All right. Good one. Good one. As I previously said when Reed was on, I did reach out to Eric Jones, my new favorite NASCAR driver, number 43. I'll be competing at the Daytona 500 this weekend. A Byron, Michigan native. I said, hey, man, wanted to pop in to let you know I've selected you as my NASCAR guy this year. Hoping 2026 is my year to get into the sport more. And my brothers and I are always choosing a racer. I'm feeling great with you as my selection, a fellow Michigander. Can't wait to watch you tear up Daytona this weekend. God bless and best of luck. Hit him with a God bless because, NASCAR.
Yeah, turn left.
We'll see. Yeah, turn left. I was really hoping Reed was going to have more of a defensive battle cry when is it a sport allegations were tossed at him. He kind of just said, go fast on the highway and tell me if it's a sport. And honestly, no. My response to him now at this point, I didn't want to say it to his face because he'll beat my ass. I don't know if he's going to keep listening to the podcast, so I can say it now in sanity and comfort. No, you got to tell me other reasons. Like, there's so much involved, like the teamwork, like the pit crews and shit. I had an answer ready for him. It's a big team thing. Like, there's practices, there's
engineers,
science to it, engineering.
Yep.
And the fact you do go so fast, they put you in like simulators nowadays, like where you have to run on treadmills and shit, and you gotta be like you're in a sauna.
You gotta be in shape.
Yeah. So I do think it's a sport, but I thought his answer was a little weak. Is where I'm going with that.
Yeah.
All right, Max. What's left? Questions and uninterrupted runks, right?
Yeah.
What do you want to do first?
Let's do questions. You ready?
Ready.
All right. We're gonna go with my Olympiad questions first. Easy one. Who are the two sets of brothers for the U.S. Olympic team, hockey team?
Oh, Hughes.
And?
Oh, there's two sets. Fuck.
Two sets.
Kachucks.
Good job. Yep. Matthew and Brady Kachuk and Jack and Quinn Hughes. How many Olympiads for the U.S. are there? Total number of athletes.
I watched the opening ceremonies, but I didn't listen and I wasn't paying attention. I have no idea. Let's go. All right, before I answer this, how many hockey players do you think there are on the team? Men's only. Actual players, including the goalies.
Or including scratches and stuff?
Yeah.
The whole squad?
Yeah. Just people who are going to put on skates.
26.
Okay, it's a good guess. How many coaches and or support staff?
26.
So it's 25 players, really good guess, and 24 coaches.
Yeah.
That is an absurd amount of support staff in that photo I saw.
I feel like they almost each player brings their own personal bitch.
Oh, it's
Their
good.
their their home teams probably send them with them to make sure they don't do anything.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's 20, 25 right there. I'm going to guess that's doubled for the women. So there's 50 already. I'm going to go with 137.
You're not far off. 242.
Holy shit. Damn, way off. All
I
right.
mean,
Good
not
stuff.
far off. I mean, you think about it though. Curling, the amount of curlers, bobsled, amount of bobsled, luges,
Men's.
shit
Yeah,
adds up real quick.
yeah, it's true. They have like multiple in each one, too.
Yes. My next one. Who leads the way with medals right now?
Italy.
No, Norway.
Oh,
Norway has 13. As of when I did these, so it's could have changed, but Norway had 13, Italy had 12, USA has 10.
damn.
Um, you just saw this one. How many men or Michigan football players have been invited to the NFL Combine as of today?
Yeah, I do not know, but I will guess 9.
Oh, close. 8. And then my last one. What number did JV wear when he was with the Detroit Tigers?
35.
There you go, 35. Nice.
Would he wear it again? I gotta
I
assume, right?
assume I don't know who has 35. I don't think anybody.
You see the photo of all the pitchers hanging out?
Yes, I did. Yep.
Excited to have JV back. Excited for it. Pistons are good. JV's back. The Red Wings are going to get into the playoffs, knock on wood. The Lions suck ass. Everything's right in the world. I
Yeah,
love it.
back to where it should be.
Yep. All right, let's finish off with the uninterrupted unks brought to us by Depend. We've got the stuff that you can absolutely DEP and D on. That's right. Depend adult diapers for men are available at your local Walmart or like-minded store. Drink, enjoy, piss, express, no doubt. Depend. Mention LTES at the checkout and watch the cashiers piss themselves with savings. What you got, Max?
All right. So this one is to my two nephews. Don't fall into online bullshit. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
they listened last week. I said something about McDonald's giving away caviar. I think I was spoofed. They got me. Okay. I set
Got.
I got. I set a reminder on my phone for yesterday, the 10th at 11:55. It did not go live until noon. It rolled to 11:58 and it said sold out. So I don't know what time zone they set this for, but I got spoofed.
Yeah, I didn't get a text, so I just assumed just not follow up on that.
And then Dave follows. I've seen many videos of people saying, "Was this a hoax?" And then I look through the comments, and people are saying, "Yes, it was all a publicity stunt." So I got. Don't get got.
Don't get got, young fellas. Don't get got. We all get got though. It's okay. It's okay. AI. It's a damn thing. Um, my advice is to always look both ways and use your turn signals whilst driving. And additionally, in the eternal words of Ricky Bobby, if you ain't first, you're last. All right, boys. If you ain't first, you're last. All right. That's all for episode 159 of Legally Teaching Engineer Sports. Drivers, start your engines. Our quote comes from an individual, Max, you said earlier, Mr. Cale Yarborough, a 2-time winner at Daytona 500. He said, driving a race car is like dancing with a chainsaw. Hell yeah to that. Just hell yeah. Everyone have a great weekend. Enjoy the Daytona 500 and have a happy, happy Valentine's Day. Woo!